Chair Addabbo State Senate. I want to first thank my good friend and colleague in the Assembly, Member Jennifer Rajkumar, again, her persistence and her fight on this bill. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I really appreciate it. I want to thank my community residents here, those who are advocating. Jennifer and I are in the complaint department, and I want to say thank you for your complaints. But I want to thank Mary Arnold and Mary Harrison both. I was with them when they first started Cures. I call them Mary Squared, because it's Mary and Mary. But without your efforts in forming Cures and forming the foundation of this argument, again, I don't know if we would be here today. So I want to say thank you to both and all the community leaders. Like I said, we're in the complaint department. So a constituent complains to their elected official. The elected official should hear it, and then the elected official should act. Now, we can act by doing meetings, and we have with the railroad companies, or we can do legislation. But that is the picture-perfect way government should work. Constituents complain, the elected officials hear it, the elected officials act, work in tandem with everyone else, and problem hopefully solved. That's the point we're at. That's why we urge Governor Hochul to sign this bill. I love this bill because it was born from our constituents, and it was constituent driven. This bipartisan support that we have for this bill, again, it's elected officials hearing from their constituents. Back in 2009, when I first got on the scene as a state senator, I sat on 69th Place, one of my constituents, at 3 a.m. Sat in their kitchen having coffee, and cookies, and listening to the railroad rattle their dishes and rattle their house because of their close proximity to the railroad. And I went across the street later that summer in August, a hot, humid day in August, and right across the street is the rail, and smelling the odor and witnessing the debris. You knew something had to be done. So that's where we're at. This bill certainly will improve the quality of life for our constituents in and around not just our neighbors here, but like the Assembly member said, upstate, out east, Babylon, and Bayshore and others. That's where we will see an improvement in the quality of life. And, the idea here is also we do things and try to resolve certain issues. We met with the railroad companies. We understood, listen, I heard them. This bill has taken different incarnations, different variations since I introduced it back in 2009. We heard the difference between patriciable and non-patriciable waste. So the initial bill had a hardcover on everything. But we tried to work with companies, and so now only the hard top on those that are patriciable and have an odor, and the non-patriciable waste will have a softer top. But we try to work with the companies. But when you can't, and no longer you come to a dead end, then you try to figure out another way to resolve this issue that was legislatively. So here we are. Here we are on the cusp of really making an impact for our people, a direct impact, a direct result of constituents complaining. And if the governor wants to complete this picture-perfect way of how government should work, she should sign the bill. Thank you very much.